Alright boys, let's get it. The brand new character, the Daredevil gameplay. So let's check out the character to see if he's any good. We're on the brand new test server. The character technically isn't out yet, so this is like early gameplay. It's going to be kind of my first impressions of the character. We did kind of check it out in the training grounds and messed around with the character a little bit, but for the most part, I'm not going to say that I know how to play this character at full potential yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and smack around and see kind of how he works. Keep in mind though that the character is blind. I don't have mods on the game. He just is only able to see so much in front of him. But he's designed kind of as like a brawler, I would say. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage that we're taking. So he can gain overshield, but like for the most part, I would say this character does not have like high burst, nor does the character have like a high amount of sustain. So if you're thinking like maybe you can kind of stick around in the fight, like Magic can kind of do it a little bit more because Magic at least has some abilities to dodge. He has the ability to deflect. This is his deflect. It is on a pretty long cooldown. It looks like they're actually capping over here, so we'll go ahead and reset. Wait for our team to come back. And basically, yeah, we get to see through walls, but again, it's only at 30 meters. Now, can we mark? Oh, you can't even mark enemies through the wall. Okay, I guess someone gets solo ulted by the group. This is kind of a bad position. There is escape. Okay, I used my abilities to get away. Let's go grab the heal and regroup. Okay, this team needs to regroup right here. Keep in mind we're on like the test server, so this is the only way. We can't really like queue up for matchmaking. Oh, okay. Okay, this Iron Fist kind of throwing right now. Maybe we can get a free limit on him. I don't know if we still can build up the thing. Like, if Iron Fist is blocking, because how we do use our abilities, we have these little flames, and it's kind of like Thor Force. And we're going to pop our ultimate soon. I just want the Mantis ult to kind of go away. Yeah, he doesn't really seem like he has insane sustain. Alright, let's go ahead and activate our ultimate, which is just going to just do a bunch of damage in AoE. Dang, the sustain on the Venom was like just way too strong. Okay, so it doesn't look like it does that much damage. Like the character, I'll be real, feels very, very mediocre. It kind of reminds me of like worse than Blade at the start. Like, you know, a lot of people in the very first week, everyone was like playing Blade in ranked. And most of the time people would swap off Blade if they were losing, right? And he kind of reminds me of the same thing. Maybe someone just needs to learn how to use him. And people said the same thing with Blade. You just need to wait until you see someone who knows what they're doing. Dude, that character is so mid compared to like Phoenix Torch. Like, there's no way you can convince me at this point that Blade is good unless he gets another set of buffs. Because that character's gotten a lot of buffs. Oh, hopefully this Jeff won't throw. Oh, it's gonna throw us off. But okay, we got good ult over there. Let's see if we can maybe get this cloak. Like I said, the character just seems like he's just super mid. So I need to use his like abilities more, like with the the cross slash. I mean, even though we got a triple, I still think this character's mid. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna overhype the character. I mean, he can kind of stick on a character, but like, you know, who can also do a much better job. Plus has a block that's like, I would say better because you gain shields from it, is Iron Fist. And I don't even consider Iron Fist like a super S tier character anyways. Let's get some heals and then move back in. They have an Iron Fist. We're about to get our ult over here. Alright. And maybe get something done with our ult just to maybe make him move back. Remember, it also blinds him. It might not affect the AI though. Like, look at how many of them they're like all marked, but I don't think we're going to be able to get anything done. Looks like their whole team is moving in like a ball. But yeah, if you do blind the enemies, it kind of makes it harder to see for them, but it's not like it like stops their abilities, right? And like the damage output is pretty mild. Like, maybe like, think of it kind of like Scarlet Witch left click on like a lot of the enemies. Like, yeah, it can hit multiple enemies, but it doesn't seem like it's super OP. And we can use this catch. Dude, you know what it feels like? I'm not even kidding. I'm doing Ace right now. I mean, keep in mind it's like AI, but like the amount of damage that I feel like that's output on this character is very small. Like, he doesn't do insane damage. He doesn't have insane survivability. He doesn't have burst either. So it's not like there's no sustained damage. Like, it's not like continuous damage, nor is it like burst. So I just don't know why you'd ever pick this character over any of the other current characters right now. I don't know, man. We'll try, man. Maybe we can make up for it in the next round. but maybe we can also try to block certain things and deflect, right? But against, like, right now, what are we playing against? Iron Fist, Mr. Fantastic. It could be a matchup thing. Like, let's say maybe they're playing Iron Man pops ult, I can block it. But there is another problem. This character can only see, like, 30 meters, right? You see how everything else is, like, kind of, like, dark. You can't really see it too well. If Iron Man's flying above, I cannot see the character. So, it's a very interesting character for the design. I think this is kind of cool, but I don't really like the character, at least for my playstyle. But maybe I'm playing it wrong. You guys let me know if I'm tripping, but I think a lot of people will say that this character is super bad in a throw pick in ranked. And usually that happens in the first week with brand new characters. That's like normal, because like people have to learn the characters. But we'll see, man. Group missed the ult. That's good. We can go on this. But like I'm trying to brawl as long as I can. I'm not even trying to like burst and go in and out, because I don't think that there is like a reason to play this character over magic. If my goal was to like burst and get in and out, then like I said, I don't think that I could suggest this character. Now you also do have like a wall climb, like you can run up the walls, but for what reason, I don't know. Like I'm waiting maybe for someone to walk by. Okay, we're gonna wait for our team to regroup over here. We can try to help peel a little bit. But like, yeah, this character just doesn't have the survivability. Oh, our Spider-Man got his ult cancelled. Unlucky. Maybe Spider-Man AI is just a throw pick, man. But yeah, like, there's no way I trade my ult for any of the support ults. Like, if I buy ult, they're just gonna laugh. It's like Scarlet Witch ulting. Well, at least as long as like you're in the higher rings. Like Scarlet Witch, she ain't ever activating her ult for the most part. Okay, I activated my ultimate. Grab the Jeff bubble and we can maybe go in a little bit, but like again, I could have been a Punisher, just pulled out the shotgun, and that's like way more DPS than my ultimate. Like it's just so mid. Like maybe we cap the point for once here. I don't know if, like I said, when Iron Fist is blocking, if you hit, you still get the little like little flame charges. I think it's called Fury here, but yeah, I'm going to consider this character so far. I don't know about that ult, but you know, that's just like you know, this is basically just like real ranked, and it doesn't matter if you're in the top 1% lobby. The supports might double ult too. All right, okay, that shield was actually pretty good over there, but like I just don't get the sustain on this character. And like, okay, maybe the Spider-Man's doing pretty bad. And like the weird thing is that I'm towards like the higher amount of eliminations right now. But if I can't even handle AI, imagine like your average player, right? Like your average player that's maybe in like, that's maybe peaked, like let's say someone is only peaked diamond or even platinum. So I think that's kind of like the area where, well now, since the season like reset, it's probably a little different. Because last time, Diamond was still in the top 1%. Before, it used to be Celestial. I think that they've maybe changed up the ranks since it reset. But, like, your average player that's maybe, like, let's say Gold or Platinum, that's like, oh, I love Daredevil. I cannot wait to play him. They hop in. This is what it looks like. They're like, character sucks. I don't like Daredevil no more. I think that, at least from my first impressions, his character's like Omega F tier, man. It's like when you get an Adam Warlock that doesn't know what they're doing, which is like 99% of the time. Like, you're just forced to engage, and then you don't have like good sustain damage. I think this character is super buns, man. Alright, let's check out though the damage, okay? Because like there was a couple times where I felt like I was in there, right? But he just doesn't have the DPS. Maybe the Spider-Man was just big throw, which, hey, I ain't gonna lie, that happens sometimes in Spider-Man. But like, look. Okay, look at the damage that I output on the character. And did you think that I was even doing good? I had like double the damage that most of the characters had in this like lobby here. Again, I understand it's AI. This is the hardest difficulty. There's no matchmaking right now. I had like the highest. I output like basically 2 people's DPS, and I still felt like the character was mid all the way through. Even when I popped ultimate, I don't know, guys. I think we need some buffs, and you know it's good that they give us these characters early for content creators, because Ultron was actually so much worse before he even came out. He got buffed, so NetEase, I'm telling you guys need to buff this character in some other ways. You can make him maybe, I think it's too late to maybe convert him to a tank, but I think that maybe if you converted him to, let's say, a tank, that could be option number one. Option number two is to give him more damage or make him have some sort of burst, because there's no reason to play this character, at least from my first impressions of the game. Even when I was in the training ground, I felt like the character was mid. The damage, maybe someone can figure out some like sort of like burst combo, maybe there's a Beyblade tech with him, but I just don't see Daredevil being very meta or even like remotely good. He, in my personal opinion, he's an absolute throw pick. He's a hard throw pick. Again, just looking at these numbers, he just did so bad, man. But maybe you can give him a percent damage so he can like brawl tanks, kind of like how Iron Fist and Wolverine have. There's no reason to pick this character. No burst, no sustained damage, no sustained survivability. It's too hard to play a melee character in this game when, if you look at the meta, what melee characters are people playing in the DPS like roster at the higher levels. And I know not all games need to be balanced around the highest level of gameplay, but I'm just thinking about the people that are just like, I'm a fan of Daredevil, I want to play the character in the game. He just seems terrible. That's at least my impressions of him. I think he's probably D or F tier at the moment, man. He's not looking too good. But maybe I was playing it wrong. You guys let me know if you guys have seen better gameplay, like link it or tell me how am I playing this character wrong, because I think the character is going to come out, if it's the same, he's going to be an auto throw pick, man.